And by the way, he's going to fix Ben as well, trying to defend himself. But I think if he wants to bring a coach in, be it Mourinho or whoever it is, and he wants to take this club forward.
What is this stuff in the lights?
I wouldn't have said this 6 months ago or a year ago. But I do think Ben needs
What up, my people? It is what it is. Welcome to my channel. If it's your first time, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share. Okay, let me reduce this volume because I can't serve 2 months at a time. Okay. If you're new to the channel, I go by the name. Oh, could the fans of that name? Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share. I know I've repeated myself, but it is what it is. So I want to talk about my experience in the prison life. No, in the police cell, which is kind of crazy, you know. Living in Kenya is like, I don't know how I can say it. The police think that they have most of the power to do anything they want, like, because they came in earlier before closing time, because the license says like I'm supposed to, no, the latest is supposed to be, I think, is it 11 p.m? I think so. And they came in at 9 p.m. And to make the matter worse, they came in and arrested everyone, even the customers. They only left the boss because they say that they can't arrest the boss, so they only took me and my fellow, you know, workmate, of whom he was released. I was the only one who slept in the cell. So my experience. So for anyone watching this video, anytime, you know, you don't know when it will be a time, because I never thought, even it never came into my mind like I'll one day get arrested, but you know, it happened, and I can't complain about it, you know. They came in, we asked them why they arrested me, why they wanted to arrest us, but they said, oh, it's the order from above. They were just sent. Then okay, they collected us. Put the light over way to town. They collected us. We ordered the vehicle with handcuffs, you know, until we arrived at the police stations. So they told me to carry my, you know, some of the drinks as exhibit. I don't know why. I carried like, I don't know, like 6 bottles. I don't know how many, but I think I'll put it in the video because I took a photo in the police cell. No, we weren't even, or we were at the police station, but not in the cell. So there was a room we entered, then they took, okay, how can I say this? Damn, I'm lost of words. How can I forget this word? Like, so easy, like how? Why? How can I forget such a word? That is so bad, okay. First of all, let me take a soda, so that I can remember. Oh my goodness. It's heading to 2 in the morning. And I'm seated here like, it's still early. Oh shit. Don't pour on my shirt. It's the only shirt I have. I had to take some sugar, you know, because this story is somehow depressing. So they took us in, and I had no option. I had to comply. But next time, I know I'll have to try something, you know. or maybe they record. I tell them, why do they want to arrest me? Because I need to know the reason. So that was one of the problems. I did not ask. So after, okay, they took the list of items, not this, only this bar, because they're a couple in this place, so all of them were taken, even the customers. So we head to the police station. They took the list. They wrote down my alcohol so that I can't forget, for them to not get lost. For a bit of a record, because my head right now is not thinking straight, so. And 6 minutes in, so after that, then they took me to the police cell. Then I was told to, you see, even I don't have the bangles, like, I'll have to go and get a new one. So the police, cut it. Because he told me, like, he don't have the time of actually letting me even remove the bangles. Okay. The story still goes on and on, So after they told me to remove one of my shoe, okay, my belt, and what else? And I had money like in my pocket, so like I had some money, so, and I was already in. No, there are grills like on that police station, so before you enter the cell, but I think it is partitioned with the grill, so you enter there, then you go inside. So I never knew, like, for the first time, like, if you are arrested, don't panic and just be patient, like act like you're just a normal guy. Don't, if you find like new guys inside the police cell, don't argue with them, like like just mind your business. So I had money and they were trying to pull me inside the cell. My fellow inmates, but those have stayed there like for long, so I don't know why even they're staying in the police cell for that long, because the cell, I think the cell is not a place for someone. It's just a place to hold until you go to your hearing. I think so. I don't know why there were guys in the prison. So what did I do? I guessed, like, okay, this guy's want maybe my money. I just thought of, I don't know, if it's God, maybe it was God telling me, like, nigga, you need to think straight. So what did I do? I told the police, and the registration, I don't know if it's oh shit, if it is a registration desk, I don't know anything about police station, so you just have to bear with me. So I went in. No, I gave him my money because, okay, they took I gave them my watch, my wallet before. No, not wallet. I don't even have a wallet. My phone and my smartwatch and the keys, because I had keys in my pocket. But I gave them money later. So you are you following the story? Are you following the story? Yes, it is what it is. Now I have an experience. So I gave them the money, and he wrote it down for me. Then he gave me a receipt. I don't know. How can I? Is it a receipt? I don't think if it's a receipt. They wrote There are times I gave them, so if I wanted them back, I'll have to give them the paper so that they can give me my items, which I gave them. You know, I can't enter with those in the cell, so I gave the police officer the money. But the guys inside, the inmates, saw me, then told me like, watch I'm cutting. Watch I'm cutting, don't give out all of the money. But you know what? I said no, it's my money. And it was my hard-earned money, so, and if you know, working is so hard because, let me show you the time right now. Oh, shit. And I'll move the watch and then show you the time. So that can, you see, it's 2 a.m. like, and I'm still at work. And someone just want to get it. Like, no, that can't happen. So I gave the police officer money, and the guys were pissed. They were pissed. They took me, and in that cell there's just a bucket. There is no toilet, like a bucket for people just to piss in, to urinate, you know, for the lack of a better word, to urinate. So they told me like, okay, are you big head? You are big headed. I think kichwa ngumu. Is it big headed or what? I don't know. And I told them no, but they pushed me there, and there is a portal. Is it a portal or what? There is a crack in the floor. It's actually a small room, like even this counter is so big. Okay, they did put me there, and I slept. I didn't even sleep, like my eyes were open, like because at what time did I actually enter the cell? I think it's actually midnight. So from midnight till 9 a.m. in the morning, I didn't even sleep. My eyes were just open. There were mosquitoes. There were bed bugs. Like, bed bugs were so many. And the piece itself, like, the area, we were like, how many guys? Like 3 guys. So they told us to stay other side. So, man, we stayed at the piece until morning. Like, I can't explain it. Oh shit! I had a voice like I was. Let's not be someone trying to get in. Okay. Then we slept, you know, kwa choo. There's actually a bucket, like, and it has peas. People have urinated, like, it's actually 3/4. And some of them have spilled. Some of the urine has spilled on the floor, so, and that's where we were actually placed. So, and you can't argue. I don't know if you can argue, or so we didn't argue. Then we just stay there. Me, I had no problem with staying near the piece. I just wanted the night to be over, because I knew when it gets in the morning, I'll be out. So they did put us there, and then they say like, oh, nyinyi ni vichwa ngumu, oh, mtajua, oh, you know, whatever. Then we stayed like we were 3. We're just talking. Stories, like story time. We talked like for the entire night. Like just telling stories and just laughing, but you know, and those guys were actually sleeping on the floor. There is no mattress, like, on the floor, and they were just sleeping, and I was wondering how, and the bed bugs were just Oh, that's biting the pillow. You're just seeing someone waking up, then say, "Hey, okay, I have a bed bug." Even you can literally see it walking on the cloth. It was just walking on the cloth. Then I said, "Oh my God, like this, then like even if it's experience like how." So we stayed until the morning. So because we didn't give them money, they told us like we were the one to clean the entire cell. So that is what we did. Like we cleaned the entire cell, like the piece, with our bare hands, and the entire cell just mopping. Not even a mopper, the clothes on the floor, and there were pieces on the ground, and we just washed them. I had no problem with that because I knew I was just waiting for the right time, like just to get out. I just wanted to be removed to that place, so I didn't want to argue with anyone. I just did that. It's not that I'm not strong, but I didn't want to argue, I didn't want to argue with those guys. I don't know how I can actually say this, but I think education, people go to school to get the knowledge, not to get employed, like to get us that basic knowledge, like how to live in this way. But in that prison, like that cell, those guys were not thinking. In the morning they wake up and they were going to take breakfast. They took the breakfast. Then they told us like, "Oh, watalukuja usiku, you can't take breakfast." And I was like, "Okay, why?" I didn't even want their breakfast because it was just a plain tea without sugar. And they were just like controlling, like, okay, they were just the bullies, like they just, I don't know what they were trying to show, like, I don't know. So we watched the place, then stayed until 9 a.m. in the morning. Oh shit, is it 9 a.m.? What's the time right now? Is it PM or what? I don't know. I'm kind of confused, like, okay. 9 in the morning. So that is when they came and released me, and they were telling us we were going to the court, but I don't know why they didn't take us to court. They just told us, okay, like we were making noise, like for the, because this place is a residential like place, like, there are so many apartments. So that is the reason why they arrested us. Like, I was wondering, like, how that is not even a genuine reason, like, for arresting someone. Like, how? Police in Kenya, you need to know that you have to let someone run his or her business, because you collect tax from this enterprise. Like, so if you want us to close, so where will you get that money from? Huh? Your work is to maintain law and order, like, not just to come and try to intimidate, like, your fellow citizen. Like, how? It's not fair. It's not fair, man. That's why most of the people don't like the police, because of how they treat people. Like, they just want to intimidate you. They want to tell you that they're above, you're just below, you're nothing. I went there at 9 p.m. at night. I slept angry until 9 a.m. Then I came back to work, took the stock because I didn't take the stock, so then went home. and slept. I slept like for 3 hours, then came back to work again. Hey, just imagine if I put all of that energy in my, whatever I want to do in this life, like I can actually make it, because I think you get the point. So the experience is okay. If you are arrested, just know, don't go in with the money, because they will steal it from you, the guys who are actually inside. And jifanya tu mjinga, like if you go there, just jifanya tu mjinga, and you just stay among them without even, they won't even know, like, okay, even if you are actually existing. So, and what else? It's not a nice place. Like, people inside were actually saying, okay, hey, nimesahau kitanda yangu, yani sasa ndo najua na miss kitanda yangu, yani, because there was nowhere to sleep, and it was actually fully packed. Like, even you couldn't even stretch your legs, like, damn, it's so bad. So that is my experience. I said I had to record this because it's my document. I'm documenting it. But I said, it's what it is. One day I would be watching it and say, hey, damn, okay, you nigga suffered. It is what it is. I will actually show my kids one day. My kids. It is what it is. So, thank you for watching to the end. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share. I'll just close this windows. See you in the next vlog.